Yo, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, everyone? This is Mitchellmander here, and welcome to another live discussion on the Pokemon Horizon series. So we'll be talking about episode 47 in today's live discussion. So how are you doing, guys? For everybody that's joining here live, I'm gonna try and get this out to Twitter really quickly. Give me one moment. I'm just gonna share it, and then we'll go from there. Alright, talking about Pokemon Horizons episode 47. Check it out. Oh, it's none other than Fizzle Wizard. How's work going? Anyways, how'd the stream go last night? It went alright. A little under 8 hours of watch time. Work is boring. Gotcha. Before I go any further, I just want to say if you're someone that's brand new, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel and join the streams. If not, watch as much as you can. Watch time really does help. Music in the background is from a separate stream, Video Game Study Lounge. I have it in the description. I listen to it when I'm studying, working out, at work, all that stuff. So you definitely should listen, give them a listen. Anyways, how are you all doing out there? We got 6 people watching right now. What's up? If you could do me a favor and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. It helps. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Gonna give it a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started talking about the episode. And then once some people show up, we'll have a big old discussion. HDVDB, yo, what's up? Welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you all doing, by the way? Oh, additionally, there's a poll on the chat for the rating for the episode. If you could go ahead and cast your vote, I would really much appreciate it if you haven't done that already. Please and thank yous. Chillin', finally got to watch the subs. Gotcha. I just watched it not too long ago. So yeah. It take a little bit longer to get the subs out nowadays. I think it came out at like 1 a.m. where I'm at. But yeah, wow. 7 people. What's up, y'all? Give me 1 second. Give it another minute, and then we're gonna get started here. Just gotta share something real quick. But you can go ahead and let me know what you thought of well, I always say today's. It was yesterday's episode of Pokemon Horizons. I just realized that each of the characters are taking on 2 gym leaders. I don't know how I missed that. Honestly, they didn't make it super clear. Maybe the subs kind of missed something good, but yeah, it does seem like we're having like this is like a basic test, and then they're going up against another gym leader as like the real test or something. It seems like. So yeah, that's probably why we're getting kind of this part out of the way. But yeah. Anyways. We're going to go ahead and start talking about episode 47 of Pokemon Horizons right here, right now. So, it's Liko's assessment test for terrestrializing your Pokemon. So, we're off to Tondo Town. I think that's how the name of the town. I don't know. I don't have all these names memorized in the Scarlet and Violet games, but we're off for Liko's up first for Cortondo. Liko's up first for her assessment test, and they get a little sidetracked. Thank you, Roy, for the the sweets, which actually happens to lead us right to Katy. And they try out some tasty snacks, which was a nice moment at the beginning of the episode. But we quickly find out that Murdoch is actually working part-time there. So I think people already kind of guessed that he was going to be like working with her. So if you guessed that, good job. You're a great prognosticator. Or whatever it's called. I don't know what I'm talking. You're just really good at predicting stuff. How about that? But anyways, while they're talking with Murdoch, there's a little commotion going on at the front of the store. Let me turn this down really quickly. Anyways, yeah, Sango here, in her disguise as Sandwiched, is basically being a little gremlin again. She's activated her gremlin mode and is acting like a total Karen in front of Katy here, and is complaining that she didn't get her sweet because she's just that bratty. And of course, Liko and them show up too, and starts a whole little thing here. I like how she just takes it out on everyone. But Liko wants to actually battle her using her Terra Orb, but it's not allowed between students. So, instead of an actual battle, we have a cake battle. And, yeah, Sango can't cook. Liko does a fine job because she's gotten some tips from Murdoch, but Sango over here, she can't cook. She gets really mad, and she uses Blizzard and the cake shop, which angers Katy, freaks her out, and drives her away. That's pretty much the first half of the episode. The second half of the episode is the actual assessment test. And so we have Florgato versus Katy's Teddiursa. And yeah, it's pretty one-sided at first because Teddiursa uses Charm, distracting Florgato, and gets some slashes in on it, which, yeah, it's not looking too good for Liko in the beginning. She's basically getting, she's struggling big time because she can't attack, like, up front because of Charm and Slash, but she can't do, like, back attack with Magical Leaf because Teddiursa will just use Sweet Scent and distract it, and it'll just run in and slash it some more. So a little bit of a problem for Florgato, but Liko calms down, takes a breath, and she kind of just starts getting the feel with her Pokemon from the heart, and kind of pulls an Ash where she uses Magical Leaf on the ground, which kind of just diffuses the Sweet Scent, and then lands a pretty strong hit on Teddiursa, which was pretty nice. Actually, no. First, I'm going a little bit too fast. She terrestrializes Florgato and then hits Teddiursa, which almost knocks it out. Then we get Katy terrestrializing Teddiursa, and yeah, it pretty much was Jover at that point. So, unfortunately, Liko loses the gym battle. However, she passes the test. Even though she doesn't have, they don't have to win or lose their battles, but they need to prove that they have a strong bond with their Pokemon and can it comes from the heart, and they can terrestrialize their Pokemon successfully, which Liko was able to do, even though it was really brief. But yeah, she passes, and then the episode ends with them camping out. One thing that I do like that the episode did is I like the fact that Katy kind of compared like baking the cake to like a Pokemon battle. So technically, like the assessment, the initial assessment was baking the cake, which she shows that she has a strong bond with her Pokemon. It comes from the heart. Sango, on the other hand, she actually lashed out against her Pokemon because her cake didn't turn out very well. So she does not have a strong bond with her Pokemon. Considering she just causes, sends it out to just blow up all the time. I'm kind of surprised this Pokemon just like stays with her, to be honest. But yeah, this was an alright episode in my opinion. I'm a little bit mixed on Liko losing the battle. It's not that I'm like super disappointed with it, but like we've had, we've trained with 3 gym leaders now and not a single win so far. With the first one against Brassius versus Roy, it made sense because Roy was very much a beginner. Fuecoco was not ready for a gym challenge at that point. And it did pretty good all considering. But the second one was a double battle, and that kind of was inconclusive because Liko gave up and Roy lost already. But I don't know. I'm a little bit unsure how I feel. I kind of feel like we need the characters to actually, maybe beat a gym leader eventually, just because even though Liko can terrestrialize their Pokemon, which makes them stronger, I kind of want to see some more progress, I guess. So hopefully in the future we'll get like a win here soon. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not like super upset but like the battle was almost one-sided almost the entire time, so. So overall, I'd probably say like this episode's maybe like a solid 7 in my opinion. It's pretty good and entertaining. It's a decent start for the assessment test, I guess. I guess we'll see how Roy's episode goes because I'm a little nervous because it feels like we're doing a lot in next week's episode. No, it's actually not next week's episode. Excuse me. It's 2 weeks from now. The episode comes out May 3rd. So. Yeah. Because, like, in that episode, we have Roy versus Nemona. We have the art, like, contest or whatever they're doing. And then we have Roy versus Brassius Part 2. All in one episode. That's a lot. This episode already had the baking competition, and which that actually didn't last as long as I was expecting it to. So, who knows? I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. Anyways, I need to get caught up in chat. Oh, hi, Brayden. I'm not even going to answer that. This is not the stream for that type. I'm not doing gameplay in this stream, so yeah. Hi, Thomas. What's up? This episode had a lot of detail with Pokemon interactions, like when Glalie couldn't fit through the door, so she had to recall it. Yeah, I like that. And how Fuecoco ate its cake quickly, so Wattrel doesn't eat it. Oh, that's funny. Didn't notice that. I'm happy that Liko lost because she doesn't train that much, but wins everything. She doesn't win all the time. It's just, I get your point. I mean, granted, last week she did defeat Anne, which shows progress because their first battle did not go very well. So, yeah. I'm certain Roy is going to win. He has a good chance of winning. Probably not against Nimona. I can tell from the preview it sounds like Nimona's bodying him. Palmont is destroying Fuecoco from what I can tell. But Brassius, this will be round 2, so we'll see if things are a little bit better. Fuecoco has a bigger moveset compared to last time too, so you know the Burb could actually do something here. I hope it, it's probably gonna be 1v1, but yeah. Let's hope Watrel does stuff soon. Part of me is annoyed that she lost, especially since Katy is the weakest leader. Yeah, that's another thing I should bring up. I mean, I guess again, the games and the anime don't necessarily coincide with one another, so there's that too. However, Liko doesn't train much and just spams Magical Leaf, and so it makes sense she lost or Leafaged. Yeah, that is true. I don't know. There are things that I did like in this episode, though. I will say I do like Katy's personality. I think it's pretty nice. Especially when she got mad at Sango there and scared her off. We got to see her scary side, which I thought was funny. Her bitter side, as she put it. Or as Murdoch put it. Well, in the anime, strength of gym leaders cannot be objectively quantified as in the games. Katy is not necessarily the weakest gym leader. At least we saw Watrel in the episode. I was gonna say that is true, but I was gonna say isn't there a in-game reason why she's the weakest one? Because if I remember correctly, isn't it because she's the gym leader that is closest to the academy, so most trainers go there first. So I think in the game she has a more of a beginner set of Pokemon to face off against newbie trainers. At least that's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, so I was gonna ask, do you think, how do you think the rest of these assessments are gonna go for Roy and Dot? Because we got Roy up next on the episode 48 and Dot up in episode 49. It makes me curious to see what we're doing after we complete these assessment tests. I have no doubt that they're gonna pass. But do you think Roy's gonna defeat Brassius? Do you think Dot's gonna defeat Iono? I know Fizz wants Dot to beat Iono. I know that for sure, but you got any predictions for these upcoming episodes and then beyond that? Are we going back to the academy? Are we going to different locations in Paldea, or just seeking out the other gym leaders? What do you think is going to happen next? I think Roy will win, but Dot will lose. That would be interesting. Maybe she's struggling at first, and then she becomes Nido-thinged or something. Does better, I don't know. Because based on the summary, it sounds like she can't get into it. Roy getting his first official win against Brassius would be awesome. He needs a W. You know what? I agree. That would be a good way to, kickstart, a W for win or for Roy. I don't know why I called him Win, but that would be a good way to kickstart him too. Because the first time they fought, he obviously lost, but he was actually doing decent against Brassius, if you remember. That's how he learned Stomping Tantrum and actually got a super effective hit on Sudowoodo. But yeah, this would be really good for Roy to get a W here, because he needs one really bad. We're in year 2 and he hasn't won. He's constantly getting saved all the time. But Fuecoco has actually learned move after move. So it's gotten better over time. So what? I think Fuecoco was learning only its second move at that point. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe it only learned had only 2 moves at that point. I think it had Ember and then Stomping Tantrum. Let me look it up. I gotta look it up. Okay, what we got here? Okay, it learned Tackle. It learned Tackle in the Pikachu training episode, and then Stomping Tantrum was its third move. So, and it's got a full set of moves, and it's upgraded its Ember to Flamethrower too. So, gotta remember that too. I think Roy will be the only one to win out of the trio, since he's the one that trains the most, plus he has a better moveset than the others. True. I think they will encounter some of the other gym leaders, but not as part of the course. They just encounter them on the way. Interesting. So I guess it sounds like they might have to go up against another gym leader as part of their Terra training. If I'm correct, I don't know. I gotta look into it, but I feel like there's gonna be more than just what they're doing in these episodes for their terrestrial training. I think they'll stop by the academy and get their second test, and then seek out the next gym leaders they need to face. Gotcha. I'm gonna look at it right now. Yeah, I wonder who they would face next, though, as part 2 of their training. What do you guys think? Because those are the first 3 gym leaders. I think the that one chef, or what was it, the chef guy, the water gym leader? Who would go up against him? Maybe Liko? I want Roy to have a rap battle with Rhyme. That would work so well, honestly. That's who I was trying to think of. I'm like, Roy, I know who he'd specifically need to go up against. Probably catch some new Pokemon. We might see some new captures here very soon. Maybe one after another. In the next 2 or 3 months. Kofu. Maybe Liko for Kofu. Yeah, Kofu. Larry, I'm kind of discounting. He's a gym leader and he's an Elite Four member. I could see Dot going up against Tulip, maybe. And then maybe their final test, they all face off against Grusha. Liko versus Grusha, so that Liko gets the idea to catch Som. You really want Liko to catch Som. I can I can tell, Thomas. That's something you've been wanting for a while. What's up with this Zelda kick that we're on lately? Yeah, because we got 8 gym leaders, but like we got like assigned one per person, so Yeah, I can see Grusha being like their final test. That's what I was thinking, because like Grusha is like the last gym leader, but how do you like Sandwich in this episode? Oh, sandwiched. Sandwich. She's a gremlin. She's a little gremlin. And I'm all here for it. Yeah, Sango is very entertaining. I pretty much like it whenever she's on screen. She's just an agent of chaos wherever she goes. I just like her spoiled bratty attitude. Especially when it comes to sweets. And I like that moment, I forgot to mention it, where like Roy almost brought up the sweets that they ate, and Liko immediately jumped in and covered his mouth because she knew that that would just set her off even further. I thought that was a little nice detail in the episode. Larry doesn't really count. Yeah, he's kind of. They seem to be representing him more as a member of the Elite Four, but they could be like, oh well, I'm a gym leader too. Who knows? So if they each take on 2, then take on Grusha for the final test, that would be pretty much all of them. Yeah. I get the feeling we might go back to the school here shortly. Yo, we almost have 9. We almost have 10 concurrent viewers. We're at 9 right now. We just need one more to get to that 10 mark. What's up, y'all? If you could do me a favor and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. And if you want to, if you haven't already, vote. I have a poll going for the rating for the episode. Go ahead and cast your votes. I'd appreciate it. Please and thank yous. I want Freed to go up against Larry one day. That's an interesting combo. Technically, Larry was in that episode and Freed's flashbacked. I like that Liko was more confident against Sandwich, like she actually wants to battle her. They kind of felt like rivals in this episode. I agreed. That one moment, it really felt like they had a rivalry going on. I liked it. And you know what? That's what makes this arc even better for me, because like that's something that I kind of want for the characters. I mentioned that they could get rivals. I wasn't expecting Sango to be a rival for Liko, though, so that's kind of a nice change. Larry should train Roy's Watrel. That'd be interesting. I'd like that. I could see Larry getting just annoyed with Roy, though. Being like, oh, why do I have to deal with this child? Huh. See? More Zelda music. I think this is Terrytown. Is it Terrytown? It is Terrytown. That's what I thought. Anne is also kind of a rival. A friendly rival, but yeah, I see your point. That's why I'm glad that Anne is more prevalent in the series again. And I guess we'll see if she has those connections to the Explorers. What if the reason why Sango is here is because Anne tipped her off and told her Liko's actually over here doing her test? Coincidence? I think not. Just kidding, y'all. Larry is the best character, but when is Arvin going to appear? I think Larry is my favorite gym leader, but Arvin's the best character. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Scarlet and Violet games, but like, if there's one thing that they did, they objectively did right, was Arvin. Like, my goodness, he might be one of the best like written characters in Pokemon. That's why I say, where's my boy Arvin? When's he gonna show up? Mabostiff is in the poster, but where's Arvin? Where is he? I must know. Penny is confirmed, but where's Arvin? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, there's a lot that they could do with this arc now. Now that I think about it. They could bring in Arvin. They could do stuff with him. I wonder what Penny's involvement is going to be in this. She showed up and didn't say a single word. We do see her hanging out with Dot in the opening, so she's obviously going to be here at some point. Maybe, what if, okay, hold on. What if we get assigned partners as part of, like, the next part of the, like, terrestrial training course? And we have to do, like, they have to compete in, like, double battles or something like that. Like, obviously they're going to be going up against the gym leaders, but, like, what if they had to, like, pair up and do a double battle with, like, another student or something like that? I could see Liko and Anne getting paired up. But what if Dot and Penny get paired up? We could get some interesting interactions there. I could see Roy getting teamed up with Nimona or something like that in that case. That's actually a neat idea I just came up with. Yeah! They just have, like, they have to, like, do, like, okay, for your next part, you have to do, like, double battles and, like, train with, like, terrestrializing your Pokemon and face off against other trainers or something like that. And Dot and Penny are paired up. And that's how we get to know Penny a little bit. We have an episode just dedicated to them. Wouldn't that be great? It'd be, you know, Dot, an already shy character, and then, you know, a shy introverted character, and then Penny's kind of the, you know, similar. Oh, hey! Hey, we got a new subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you're here, you should totally join the chat. If not, you can, feel free to hang out. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. Man, maybe I should make that a video. Since we have a week off, or we have a break, that's next week. Look at that! I just came up with an idea a video idea on the spot. I mean, I don't think that's obviously gonna happen, but like, that would be super cool. And then we get to know Penny, and then maybe I don't know. I don't know if we're doing like anything with, revolving around Team Star at this point. It doesn't seem to be the case at the moment, but we could learn a little bit more about her and maybe like her past with the school and stuff. Maybe she got bullied at some point or something. And then she, confides in Dot or something. I don't know. And maybe she doesn't feel competent or something. But yeah, double battles. Dot, Penny, teaming up would be cool. I'm going to take a note of that. Maybe I'll make a video of that and kind of flesh that out a little bit more. Now I really want them to pair up. See? Ain't it a great idea? Now if you could, we could find a way to, slip that over to the writers and be like, hey, I got a great idea for you all. Now, here you go. Just expand upon it from here. Make it an episode. Oh, I'd be down. Thank you for the like, by the way. I want Fuecoco to evolve. I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to handle that when that time comes. Or if Quaxley evolves. Sciism, welcome in. 8 out of 10 episode. Kind of an interesting take on gym battle since it isn't about becoming a Pokemon master. Liko lost, which is expected and doesn't bother me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Welcome in, though. I am very much 50-50 on that still, because I do think we kind of need to show the characters maybe winning here and there. Just so it shows, some actual progress is being, showcased in the series. That would be nice to see, but she did show a lot of growth in this episode. She shows that she has a genuine bond with her Pokemon. I kind of think that the episode was touching on that too, because in comparison, you have Sango over here that's not very doesn't treat her Pokemon the best. She actually blamed it for not helping her make her cake like good. So goes to show that one's very caring towards their Pokemon and wants to know how they feel, and the other one, is just using it to, to their own ends. Yeah. A means to an end. Nothing really too special beyond that. I still like Sango. Actually, wait a second. It's Sandwich. She's Sandwich. They can't call her Sango. They'll immediately know that she's part of the Explorers, because that's a totally known group in the Pokemon world that everybody knows about. But yeah. Hold on, Matt's walking out. I hope we get to see their second Pokemon battle or do something, anything. I would like a rematch, maybe towards the end of the arc. Maybe Liko ends up beating Katy later on or something like that. I think that would be cool. See, I don't mind like the gym leaders being like mentors and stuff, because that's how the series seems to be treating it too. They're not like actual like gym battles where they get badges, but like more so just training, or training episodes. I mean, there are other Pokemon. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if that's what you meant or not. Wattrel definitely needs it. Tinkatink, I'd like to see it in action in this arc. Hatena really needs to like get some like other moves, because it's just there. You know. Episode 49? Isn't that the Dot versus Iono episode? Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm looking up something on Bulbapedia for the Terrestrial training. It has it kind of broken out, so I'm gonna read it out to you in just a moment. At least Liko has no plot armor. True. That is true. It's one way to look at it. I don't know about that. Liko has a lot of plot armor, just not in this episode. I don't remember Liko having plot armor. Mainly with the heroes and the pendant, mostly. Oh. Okay. Alright, so Terrestrial Training is a special module taught at the Naranja Academy for trainers from all over the world who want to learn about terrestrial phenomenon. LikoRoy.N signed up for this. As part of the class, blah, 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 blah. As part of the training, each trainer is assigned to battle a Paldean League gym leader who matches their own aptitude. The allocated gym leaders are shown on the app installed by Jock. Each training session with a gym leader can be on 2 difficulties, basics and implementation. Sandwich was disqualified. I like how it's immediately put in there. As soon as the trainer manages to be successful in the proposed challenges, it is not necessary for the challenger to win the battle to be approved. The corresponding gym leader rewards him or her with a stamp. The Rotom phone, the stamp trainers earn after... Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah. Oh, students must maintain good relationships with each other, otherwise they will be disqualified from training. So they can't, like, call out the explorers or, like, cause any issues with them, because they could be disqualified, so... Like, as we kind of saw in this episode, so... But Sango was the one that had a nasty attitude towards Liko and the others, too, so... It's another reason why she got disqualified. Hatena needs to learn a new move or battle. Wattrel needs a whole episode dedicated to it, and Tinkatink needs to meet Poppy's Tinkaton. All of those are great. Hatena, it's kind of just been there and it's just adorable. That's pretty much it. So we need another episode for it. Maybe we'll get it up soon. Maybe we'll get some development episodes after these initial assessment tests. We get like an episode for Tenna either learning a new move or possibly evolving, though I feel that might be a little too soon since it hasn't like battled. But it needs to become relevant and, you know, actually do stuff instead of like Liko's Florgato doing everything. Wattrell just needs that, like, to do things, to be relevant in the series, instead of Fuecoco basically doing everything. And yeah, I think Tika Tink and Tika Ton, that would be an interesting meeting. I could see them being like, why is this child an Elite Four member? Somebody rated this episode lower than 5. I'm curious to know why. Every time she's in trouble, her pendant helps. Or one of the heroes help. If it isn't plot armor, I don't know what it is. I mean, that is a good point. Wattrell has such a good personality. I recently watched the episode that he was caught, and it made me wish he had more screen time, more battles, more anything. He just needs to be relevant, in my opinion, because it just, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of weird because, like, it's kind of starting to feel like the issue that the prior series had with some of how it handled some of the mons, and it's just weird because the characters have less Pokemon, so it should be easier for them to kind of maintain it, but I don't know. I think one of my main critiques right now for Horizons is Wattrell, like, not being utilized, and Roy kind of feels like he's fallen a little bit. We need to get our boy back up. He is our boy Roy, after all. Get him stronger, get him some W's, get Wattrell his screen time, then I'll be good. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention, because I see the picture on screen just a moment ago. I gotta appreciate Liko, Roy, and Dot camping out in Paldea. I don't know. Obviously, this series is a lot different than prior Pokemon series, but it is kind of refreshing seeing them kind of out and camping. Kind of just reminds me of the prior Pokemon series, where Ash would be camping out with his friends all the time. It's pretty neat seeing them in tents and stuff and camping. Honestly, all the second Pokemon need more screen time. Agreed. I mean, granted, in Tinkatink's defense, it's still relatively new. We got it less than 10 episodes ago, but besides it kind of just going on and messing things up, it does need to actually start doing stuff. It is very nostalgic. A little bit of a throwback, but yeah. Bears are dominating Splatoon and Horizons. Is Team Bear Cubs in the lead still? Also, hi Emerald. Is this Sonic Colors music? Oh, it might be. Might be. Anyways, the kitty lost. I know. For shame. She'll get it one day. But what the bear evolves into a big bear might be in a little bit of trouble. Just saying. Okay, you guys got any more thoughts regarding the episode or any upcoming episodes? Oh, and go and please, if you are showing up, please vote in the poll above and maybe hit that like button. It'd be really cool if you did that. Too bad we might never see the ultimate bear. Sad. Is Splatoon good? I never played it, but always wanted to. I enjoy it. I'd say I'd just recommend if you do play it, get like maybe a team. And if you have like a solid team, you'll have a fun time. Though, just gotta beware of like really good players. Story mode's actually pretty fun too. Oh. I see. What else was I gonna say here? I think let me check something real quick. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I got to go. It was a good stream. Okay. Thank you once again for joining. It's always a pleasure. We'll see you in the next one, HDB. It's been fun. Okay. You guys got anything else? I do have someone that I've picked to raid. By the way, once the stream ends, so. It's Pokemon related, so. I think Braden just showed up, said that, and left. Anything else, guys? Anything else, guys? Anything? Anything else you want to talk about regarding this episode, or like any episodes coming up? At least the ones that we know of. Or any speculations. I know we got 7 of you in here, but don't be shy. It's okay. Huh, okay. Well, I believe Clawless is actually busy today, so that's why she's not here. I was hoping she'd be here, because I think she probably enjoyed this episode. Sure, Emerald. Anyways, if there's nothing else, we can probably wrap up a little bit early today. Then sing for us. No. I'm good, yo. Well, it's not happening. That's all you need to know, Emerald. It's not happening. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I think we're probably gonna wrap things up early today. So I guess some closing thoughts for this episode. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. It's lower than 5 Coon returns. I know. Just hanging out there. I don't know. Somebody really doesn't like the series, I guess. Nah, I'm good on the left. I forgot how to do it. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, so what we're gonna do here. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I was finishing up my thoughts on the episode. So overall, I thought this was a pretty good episode. Hoping maybe Roy defeats Brassius. Kind of needs it after, you know, losing the first time, and he's kind of gotten a bunch of moves since then, so that would benefit him a lot to win, I'd say. But overall, for this episode, it was entertaining. I like Sango as aka Sandwich, best part of the episode. So, in my opinion, it's a solid 7. It looks like in the polls, 70%. So 7 people voted for 8-7. Not bad. 2 people voted for 10-9. 1 person voted for lower than 5. Will Liko get a revenge battle? Who knows? Maybe towards the end of the arc she has to face off against them again, and this time she has to win. I don't know. Not really certain kind of how things are going to go if they face off against one another for round 2. But, it'd be nice. Maybe it's like, hey, you know, you didn't have to, like, win the first time. You just had to, you know, show that you can terrestrialize your Pokemon, but now you need to defeat me for real. Oh, I see. Interesting, Emerald. Anyways, I don't think anybody else has anything else, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna end the poll. Pretty decent results, so I guess we're gonna assign this episode a 7 out of 10 based on that. So what I rated it, most of the people said 8-7, so 7 seems like a fair score to me. It's a decent start for the assessment test. We'll see how Roy's test goes next week, where we got a bunch of stuff going on with him facing off against Nimona, the art contest, and then against Brassius, all in one episode. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do a raid. You're gonna go in. I'm gonna the stream's gonna redirect, but I'm gonna also provide a link down here. You're gonna go to the streamer. They're actually playing Sword right now, so yeah, I know there's no episode next week. You're gonna go in and you're gonna do hashtag Mitchell Mander raid. I put it in chat. Here, they are playing Pokemon Sword right now, so Pokemon related, anyways. I'm gonna post the link in the chat, and then the stream will automatically redirect. So when you go there, if you're participating in the raid, just put hashtag Mitchellmander raid. You can hang out for as long as you want to in that one, so I'd appreciate it. So, all right, with that all said, we're gonna end the stream here, and we're gonna head out and do the raid now. So, if this is kind of where things if you're done at this point and you're not in the raid, that's fine. But if I'd like to see you guys over there, but if not, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.